So recipe number 1 is the sunflower butter. Now, before we even get started making or using this, I actually learned some really interesting things about sunflowers that I did not know. And number 1 is that we grow a lot of them here in Manitoba.
It's true. Manitoba is the largest producer of sunflowers in Canada.
I had no idea.
Yeah, and they're so nutritious. So today we're gonna make a simple recipe to bring those sunflowers to our home and everyday life.
So then as far as the nutrients go, because this was another thing, I mean, I knew that they were good for you, I just didn't realize how good for you they actually are. So they've got all kinds of really great nutrients in there, such as?
They contain pretty much every vitamin except vitamin C, a bunch of different minerals, and they're high in protein.
Like that just kind of blew my mind. So, okay, all good reasons to get on the sunflower butter. So how do we get started making this?
All right, but before this, we blended 2 cups of sunflower seeds for 5 minutes on high.
So 5 minutes. Okay, so that's a bit of time. Like you really want to make sure that that's ground right on down, and that's what you end up with.
A nice smooth butter.
Nice.
And just to note that you want to use toasted sunflower seeds. It's going to give a nice nutty flavor.
Cool.
Yes. And you could theoretically stop right here, but we're going to give it a little bit more oomph.
Sounds good.
We have ground flax seeds, again for a bit more nuttiness and a boost of nutrition.
Okay.
Some local canola oil to smooth it out, make it nice and spreadable.
All right.
And then for a touch of sweetness, Bee Made honey.
Yeah, another local product that we use a fair bit of here on the show, and it's just a pleasure to do that, a locally produced ingredient.
So once you put that in there, it's just a matter of mixing it together. So just a little bit here.
Yeah, so you've done most of the heavy lifting with the blending earlier, getting those sunflower seeds down to that.
Really just 5 minutes. The food processor does the work for you.
Okay, awesome. So there it is. So then you would just put that in a glass jar or a bowl, or does it matter how you store it?
Yeah, I like to use a nice mason jar, whatever you want, but you're going to store it in the fridge and then you can keep it for several weeks.
Okay, sounds awesome. So then the uses for this, there's a lot. The first thing that comes to mind, of course, is as a swap out for peanut butter. And for obvious reasons, peanut butter, can be kind of a dicey one, right? If you've got youngsters going to school or whatever, there's a lot of allergies out there. So this is just like kind of the perfect way to substitute.
Exactly. For those kids, it's such an easy sandwich to send to school. Just slap it on some bread, send it to school.
That's it. And also, this is a really inexpensive alternative, right? Because you can, purchase these things, but to be able to make them, first of all, it's homemade, and then it's so much less expensive. It's budget friendly, right?
Definitely budget friendly.
Yeah.
And then you can use it in pretty much any recipe where you would otherwise have almond butter or peanut butter. Yeah. So for example, we're going to be making a delicious smoothie today.
Okay, well now nutritious mornings, and it is that like a smoothie is just like such a quick way to get a lot of different nutrients into you first thing in the morning. So you want me to kind of
just take that lid off. And we have 4 simple ingredients. If you want to put the sunflower seed butter in there.
Well, I'm very interested in, it's seeing, like, I'm looking forward to trying it, to sampling it, to seeing what it, as a matter of fact, it's okay. I'm just going to actually take a little, is that okay if I just have a little?
Oh, definitely. Okay. And we have the milk.
Oh my gosh. That is so good. I don't know why, I knew it would be good, but I was like, that's really good. Okay, so now you've done all the hard work here.
Make sure, we definitely want the lid on.
Yeah. Okay, is it on?
It's on.
Okay, I haven't used this blender before, so I'll just... Paranoid. And that's it.
Idea. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can also make cookies with it. That's a simple 3-ingredient recipe.
These cookies are 3 ingredients, and so obviously sunflower butter is 1 flour.
Yeah. Egg and sugar.
That's it. Oh my gosh. Incredible. Okay, so eyes have been opened with respect to sunflower seeds, and so that was great. Thank you very much. Recipe number 1, sunflower butter. You can use it for all kinds of things. We're going to continue our nutritious morning Saturday night here in just a second with recipe number 2, our apricot barley bake, when we come back on Great Tastes of Manitoba. Stick around.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba. Manitoba Agriculture and Resource Development's Food and Farm Awareness Week is a great opportunity to talk to a farmer about where your food comes from. For more info, go to greattastesmb.ca.